Welcome to the Unlimited Mindset, how to have more success, time, freedom, and peace of mind with your host, Camilla Calberg. Are you ready for an easier way to create a great life? Learn to shift what no longer serves you. On the Unlimited Mindset, you develop understanding, awareness, and knowledge of being consciously aware. Camilla knows firsthand what results you can achieve when you commit yourself. She is the trusted advisor to successful leaders in the pharmaceutical industry with a desire to share what she knows with you. You are your own leader. Everything starts and ends with you. If you're ready to commit consistently and grow your mind, join in. The Unlimited Mindset starts now.
Welcome to another episode of the Unlimited Mindset, and happy May 1st, starting a new month. And what is more beautiful than starting a new month? At least in Denmark, the sun is shining. Talking about my body responding now about following the process. You may ask, hey, Camilla, we're talking about unlimited mind, setting leaders up for success. Yes, but there's something maybe you are not aware of. I wasn't aware, and that I'm going to share with you today. And I hope this is going to resonate with whatever you're doing and whatever you're up to right now. Following the process can be really difficult, can be really challenging when we face a life-challenging situation, whatever that is, a challenge at work, a challenge at home. But you may know and you may agree with me when I say that how you show up in one way, in one part of your life, is also how you show up in another area, aspect of your life. So if something not really goes as smooth as it should at home, that energy you channel also through your leadership style. I learned it the hard way about following the process. And today I want to share my story and what I did differently to follow the process. You see, it all started a few years ago where I began this amazing and new project of mine, going through a divorce. But this is not an easy park or easy drive in the park, what we say in English. It's actually one of those very high conflict divorce cases, sadly. But I learned from it. My daughter is also a puzzle in a part in this puzzle. And recently, my daughter and I were invited to a meeting. You know, one of those meetings you just had to attend. One of them is you must do. You really didn't want to do that, but you had to do it. And historically speaking, we had several of these meetings, and I'm sad to say that it was not really an enjoyable experience. We didn't have much success. But I learned so much in my healing of going through this divorce that I said I get to enjoy the process. Especially because now my daughter is a key player in what's going to unfold or is unfolding in our lives over the next couple of months. So you see where we're going? This is leadership in all aspects of life. I'm not only a leader in my own companies, serving my clients, and leader for my team members. I'm also a leader for myself, setting myself up for success. And as importantly, I'm a leader on a very special mission to set my daughter up for success. So the day where we were going to this have-to meeting, I chose to wake up earlier. And my mind was set on having the best ever experience of my life. I woke up earlier than usual. I prepared a lovely and delicious breakfast in Denmark. I don't know where you in US or where you are when you're listening in, but in Denmark we do love to make our own bread. So I made my own rolls. That's really delicious. We love them with some butter, some cheese, and a treat, some chocolate and fresh fruit. I did that. It was very earlier. And as we were waking up and my daughter were waking up, as we were eating, I put some really nice winter music on because I wanted to create this awesome, amazing out-of-body experience that, of course, we can do this. My body's responding now. Of course, we can do this. We found our winter clothes. We were dancing. I was really, really enjoying the environment. I was enjoying the environment. I was enjoying myself. And I set us up for success as a team. You see, I have never experienced being such in flow when a curveball was coming my way. But I cracked it and I chose and decided I'm going to share that insight with you about enjoying the process. Because when you enjoy the process, everything becomes smooth. Everything seems as a joy. I was not focusing on the result. I was not focusing on having this specific meeting. I was focusing on having joy every moment of our time together. So I was not thinking 10 minutes down the road. I was not thinking 1 hour down the road. I chose to be present in the very moment. And that by itself takes practice to be truly present. I was able to create a morning that set the tone for an amazing, amazing day. We went to the office where the meeting was held. My daughter was a bit shy in the beginning, but then she unfolded. And afterwards, after the meeting went so well. We had a track record of unsuccessful meetings, but this meeting was one of like one of a million of these amazing meetings that, wow, can it really be so? And my daughter was thriving. My body's responding so heavily right now. My daughter was thriving after the meeting. I said, hang on, how is that possible? That whatever she's going through right now, she's just a really young woman. She enjoyed it. And when family was calling us and here cheering us on us and asking, how did it go? And my daughter said, it went really well. What? What did you say? Nobody believed it. And I truly believe I was able, and I had a chosen mindset to set us up for success. And you see, obviously you haven't been in my life. You don't know my story. But had I been thriving, had I entertained fear, had I entertained doubt, I would have created a very different experience. I wouldn't have set us up for success. I wouldn't have set her, I wouldn't have set myself up for success. And also how I showed up as a leader in my life. And for my clients, everything shifted. That is unlimited mind. And that is what we as great leaders also want to embody and embrace, despite whatever is coming through our way or coming to us. It's about enjoying the process, no matter the outcome, because everything is about setting you up for success, setting your team up for success. Does this make sense? I hope it does. So I have a question for you. What is the one thing that you are most afraid of in your life right now? What is the one thing that you are most afraid of right now? And this is one of these fears that you were held onto for such a long time. You finally are ready to let go. You see, the reason I hone in on this is that we are a holistic being. Earlier, like this weekend, when I talked to my family, I was talking about the paradox of success. We can be so successful, but that is just like the code, right? Because we may have fear and being balanced. But as a holistic being, we're also broadcasting or channeling that energy. Now, sometimes we cannot really create more success if we are not, or we don't have inner balance. So you see, we get to feel the fear and do it anyway. If we know there's something that we fear and it holds us back, that fear you will channel, whether you know it or not, how you show up in your leadership style. And I want to help you become aware of that. Say, maybe it's time to deal with that specific fear. Help me back. Because when you deal with that, everything starts to shift. And the key factor to effortless success is your unlimited mind. A limited mind, you may guess, the one that focuses on one thing, channels in on fear, channels in, I don't want to do this meeting, I don't want to have this meeting, this custody battle, right? If I focused on that, I would have set myself up for success. I would have been a mother. I would have been me. I would have taken the room. It would be a very, very different experience. And that also goes when we talk about leadership styles. Your key to success is your mind. And the more you're committed to work on your mind and be unlimited, not entertaining limiting beliefs, challenging yourself and saying, I want to create a better reality, then you get more success. You attract more success. You attract followers. So with an open mind, you focus on creating the best possible experience for yourself and for those you lead. It's super important to understand. Change is not that easy, but it's possible. And that is what I want you to remember, that everything is possible. It is possible to rewire your brain. It is possible to rewire your mind. I come from a very dark mind where I entertained fear and I didn't dance with my fear. And now I'm thriving in this. I feel really that I showed a new version of myself last week on different levels in my life. My question to you is, do you feel that you're constantly striving towards a goal or a dream, but you're not enjoying the journey on the way? If that is so, it's really time for you to tap into the process, tap into the power of enjoying the process. Not so many people understand or are aware of the concept. Very few people practice the concept of setting them up for success and enjoying the process. I was determined to enjoy the process. I had no idea how I did it. I didn't plan to do it. I knew I was going to do a delicious breakfast, finding some really nice clothes that made us feel really nice and well. But how I just put everything into order, music, it just came to me. Because it was like my energy was like going on holiday. Isn't that crazy? Going through a divorce, having this one meeting you have to attend, and I felt I was going on holiday. that's how I felt. That's how I showed up that morning. Until then, my fear was deteriorating, and so was my daughter. And I want to ask you the question. The fear that you're entertaining the most right now, how does that affect your health? Brutally honest, how does that affect your health? And what is this fear really about? And is it a real fear? Most of us entertain fear that is not really real. As I say to my clients, is there a lion behind you that is going to eat you? Or is it more the doubt, not wanting to move forward, confronting your comfort zone, your self-doubt, your self-sabotaging? What is the fear really about? That is what I master now, helping my clients crack and rewire, not destroy, but create a new story, right? And it's worth for you to do the same if you haven't learned how to get rid, but work on the fear so it is no longer in your body. Before we just take a very short commercial break, I want to ask you this question. Are you feeling stuck or in need of change? If yes, stay tuned. I will give you 5 tools that would help you boost your confidence and become a better leader in all walks of life. Now we'll have a short break. Stay tuned. You won't miss what I'm going to share after the break. All right, welcome back after the break. Today we're talking about following the process no matter what we're dealing with, no matter whatever project we're facing, we get to work on and resolve. My question to you is, why do you think we create these psychological dramas? You see, for me, that was a really interesting question. I was like, why do you keep creating these dramas? I had no idea that I allowed it, this cycle of fear to continue to flow in my life for several years. I was truly, I would say, entertaining fear. Is that entertaining is not the right word, but I was truly giving away control of my life. I was not in control of how I wanted to show up. I felt that I was a victim. I forgot. I had no idea actually that I am the captain in my life, and only me, only you are the captain in your life. But it seems that in society, we're really good at blaming others for why I feel bad. It's because you do something. And I worked with a coach and several coaches that introduced me to the concept of taking control. That was really wonderful. I've spoken about that in some of the the past episodes. But it's really about taking control and reclaiming power of your life. And I wanted to do that. To be honest, brutally honest, I had no other option but changing the narrative that played out and around me. So I was introduced to this tool and the principle of taking back control. I really took back control of my life because I didn't want to show up. It's just really allowing myself, really giving so much control to fear that really was not such a strong fear. It was more my insecurity, my vulnerability. I hope this makes sense. So many people are stuck in limiting beliefs that prevents them from living their dream life. And I'm here to show you, tell you that things can be done differently, that life can be a different experience. And until I learned to take back control and really enjoying the process, I was spiraling downwards. My revenue in my company was going downwards because I had no energy. I had found no joy to show up and serve new clients. Simply as that. You may not be an entrepreneur having your own business, but you may be a leader in serving an organization. The same goes for you. Unless you take back control, you will continue to spiral downwards. And I'm here to share with you that now it's time to spiral upwards. But it comes with your conscious choice and your awareness that to take control of your life. And yes, I was scared. And I found it really vulnerable to show up and say, well, I don't even know how to live my life. But I learned it. And I learned that I no longer want fear in my life. I want to truly enjoy life. And everything I learned, I now share with you. I have no one to mirror. I have no one to role model. I have to find out myself how to navigate such a high conflict divorce and learning to really enjoy the process. Yes, I rewired my thoughts. Yes, I meditated on a daily basis. Yes, I was vulnerable. Yes, I cried when I was with coaches and mentors, but I did the work. And the more I learned to be on my thoughts and not in my thoughts, the more I was able and capable of enjoying the process and telling myself that I wanted to create a future that I truly enjoy. And I created that amazing experience that I shared before the break. And as I'm experiencing this and I experience that, I'm actually breaking free from the psychological dramas, excuse me, that I created. And it impacted not only me, but also my daughter and friends and family around me. We all create our psychological dramas. We all have the power to say stop and create a much better experience. And when I learned to take back control, my life transformed. So my question to you is, have you really noticed how easy it is for you to get caught up in a psychological drama? Have you? Now we're running out of time, so I want to give you this. This is a really heavy, juicy topic for me. So as my story illustrates, change is not easy, but it can be done when you have the right system in place, a tool, and the willingness to succeed. Everything is possible. I promised you 5 tools, and here they are. These tools will boost your confidence and curiosity, because curiosity leads to confidence. Boost your confidence and being curious to learn and play with the dial of fear and curiosity. It gets you to become a better leader and a better person. And if you want some help, you know how to contact me, Camilla at calbergcoaching.com. I'm here to serve if you want some help. But 5 questions or things, tools that will boost your confidence. Rewrite your narrative. I tell my clients again and again, rewrite your stories. Ask for help to conquer your fear. You cannot do it alone. And it's not a weakness to ask for help. Remember to ask for help. Number 3, set your dial for success. Set your dial for success. Don't tell your stories, thoughts that don't set you up for success. Number 4, never dim your light. Promise me that. Promise me that. Never dim your light. And last but not least, practice resilience. Yes, you get bounce backs. Yes, you get setbacks. You get challenges. But you get to move forward. Never stand still or go backwards, right? We don't do that. We want to move forward. Okay? Narratives, rewriting that. Conquer your fear, ask for help. Set your dial for success. Never dim your light. Practice resilience. As we're coming to a close of this session or this episode, I could keep on talking about. Life is full of challenging projects. It's not problems, it's projects, and we can conquer that, right? And it can have profound impact on our life if we don't choose to deal with them in a timely manner. And it's time to step back and increase our awareness of how we deal with life. We don't learn that in school, we don't learn that in leadership courses. HR departments don't really set us up for success. You get to choose to set yourself up for success. I'm here if you want some help, but it's time to do that, especially if we are leaders, for team members, for our family. You are the captain in your life. And remember to listen to your heart. And you want to create this amazing life that you deserve and you desire. Life full with purpose, it's fulfilling, and it's meaningful. It is that easy when you have a system. And you, as a leader, you are the one who inspires others. Remember that. But you get to inspire yourself first. The first sell is always to you. First sell is always to you. And you will make an amazing and a big impact in the community you serve. Are you ready to take the next step and start pursuing your dreams? And what will your future self say when you say, yes, I'm ready to embark. I'm ready to face my fear. What will your future self say? I think he or she will celebrate you. And yes, it does take hard work and commitment. It is scary, but it's so worth it. Don't give you 1,000 excuses why you don't move forward. It's just a bad excuse. It's a comfort zone, but you can do it. I can, and so can you. I believe in you, right? You don't have to do it alone. Remember, we are here together. Reach out to me if you want some help. I think that's what I want to share today. Until we are ready to close. I wrap up really quickly. But I wanted to say thank you for showing up. And thank you for showing up for yourself. You're not showing up for me. I hope that this inspires you, but really thank you for showing up for yourself. Because you are the one to make the change. You can do it. If I can, you can too. Remember that. And if you face a challenge, a fear in your life, ask for help. That will 10x your success. And in all aspects of life, because you don't have to drag it, right? In 3 months, your life will transform if you get the right system and the right help. And it's all about you. It's all about your kids and your family. So do this for yourself. Invest in yourself. No one else. No one else will do it. But invest in yourself. You want to talk? camillacalbergcoaching.com. I'm here to support. And I just want to say, I believe in you. With this, I send you all my love from beautiful Copenhagen to wherever you are in the world right now, or when you're listening to the replay. See you next time.
You have been listening to The Unlimited Mindset, how to have more success, time, freedom, and peace of mind. Tune in every first and third Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com with your host, Camilla Calberg, as she helps you create a great life in an easier way. Learn the why, what, and how of conscious awareness and shift what no longer serves you. Camilla knows firsthand what results you can achieve when you commit yourself. Create your future today. For more information, visit calbergcoaching.com.